All right. A little bit of startup noise there. Sorry about that. What's up, guys? It is the LLH Gaming Channel. Here live again, ready to play some Kerbal Space Program. I've just added in, it looks like they've updated the Nuclear Rockets mod. Either that or I'm just now noticing that they updated the Rockets mod. And, yeah, I gave it a good install, and everything seems to be working well. Um, it's a little unstable, though, but let's check them out. Right now, I am in a low orbit around the sun, moving pretty quickly, probably about the fastest possible orbit that you could maintain. Of course, I'm in time warp right now. But yeah, there it is. And that is a regular, what do you call it, SAS unit that I just have scaled up like a few times. And it is quite large, but you know what? It keeps this thing nice and stable under the huge push of these, or of this, I should say, nuclear rocket, which is right here. And you can see some of my nuclear fuel here. Apparently, now I should, well, hang on just one second. Alright, so this is based off of Project Orion. And the thing about this, let's try to move this. Hang on a second. So Project Orion basically was a project uh, that was to study a spacecraft intended to be directly propelled by a series of explosions of atomic bombs behind the craft, or nuclear pulse fusion. Early versions of this vehicle were proposed to take off from the ground with significant associated nuclear fallout. Later versions were presented to or presented for use only in space. The idea of rocket propulsion by combustion of explosive resistance was proposed by Russian explosive expert Nikolai. Oh, I'm gonna Kibalchik or Kibalchik in 1881, and in 1891 similar ideas were developed by German engineer Hermann Ganswind. General proposals of nuclear propulsion were first made by Stanislaw Ulam in 1943, and preliminary calculations were made by F. Raines. And okay, but anyways, so this was a real idea for space travel. Um, I'm not sure if they've ever actually built this, though. I'm trying to read into it as I prepare to pull out of low sun orbit or low solar orbit. Okay, so I'm not the most knowledgeable person about this. I don't know whether or not they've actually ever tried to build one of these, but and look how much I can spin. It's crazy. All right, and you need to leave the gimbal on this engine just because you can tell the purpose it serves more when you turn it off than when it's on. All right, so we are facing. Okay, there we go. Pull out of this low orbit. Here we go. Should take a couple blasts. So the designers of this had actually gotten with Coca-Cola um, in order to, or the designers of a proposed, or just that came up with the design, got with Coca-Cola because essentially what they're doing is inserting small nuclear charges and then exploding them a good distance behind the burst plate. And then you can see it counteracts the explosion as it runs with these kind of suspension type mechanism. But yeah, essentially it's like they're almost like soda can sized nuclear charges that are just basically it's a lot like a Coke machine, really, or a soda machine in general. And it is pretty incredible what you can do with this. I have just gone from low solar orbit to literally being able to leave uh, pretty much the solar system. And let's go ahead and boost this thing to the maximum and see how fast we can get. G's are way too high. Because of these shock absorbers, it probably wouldn't register the G's that we're seeing here. The thrust might be similar, though, all at once. So maybe. But, because this would kill a man. There's no way. If you loaded this craft up with Kerbals and you use this engine, they would explode. No, not explode, but they would all die of, they'd all black out and die. It would just crash into a moon or a planet far away or just drift off into space with a bunch of dead Kerbals in there. It's pretty insane. So you can really see this thing is just under so many forces. And that's why I have this SAS ring built so large. I wonder why I'm still overheating. Am I just still that close to the sun? Yeah, I guess I am. Alright. It's barely holding together through all this. I don't know if this would work without I'm cheating right now with the following cheats: unbreakable joints and no crash damage. I'm not using hack gravity or any of that. It's extremely powerful, and I worry that if I didn't use those specific cheats, then I wouldn't be able to actually hold this craft together. I just feel like it would fall apart. In fact, it has fallen apart pretty much until I started using those cheats. I also scaled up this pod. This pod is a lot larger than it would normally be. Can't really tell from the inside though, can you? Pew 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 pew. Where does it even... It doesn't even register the thrust. It's probably completely off the charts. Yeah, I came back around to it. I ended up having a nice dinner with some family and friends, and then I hung out for a while over at their house afterwards. It was very nice. But here I am. I am streaming, and I am trying out the Orion, or the, what do you call them? The nuclear rockets that are based off of the Orion project right now. I decided to load in this mod. I really like just trying one mod at a time, Jesus. You know, when I load in 10 million mods, my game really runs like shit. So I like this. This is good. Oh, I mean, I did put tweak scale in because like I scaled up the pod and also had to scale up the RCS too, and of course I scaled up the SAS. But mainly it is the Nuclear Rockets mod, the tweak scale mod, and that's it. Yeah. It's running great too. Quick load times, all the things that I love. Quite literally is a blast. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I am almost at 200 kilometers per second, if I'm not incorrect here. "200 kilometers per second." Working up to it, almost there. These engines really, or this one, produces a phenomenal amount of thrust. I can't scale it down though. That would be great if I could scale it down just like one notch, because as you can see, it basically nearly falls apart every time it blasts. And everything is overheated because I'm coming out of a very low orbit from the sun, which was really not a big challenge to get there either. And now I'm just ready to fly off in into nowhere, into nothingness. 210 kilometers per second. Right at this very moment. Picture going that fast. Or is it 20? So it's 1,000 meters per second to make a kilometer. I feel like I'm wrong about that, because 210 kilometers per second. Oh yeah, no, that is fast per second. I'm thinking per hour. I'm tripping myself up here, bro. But yeah, 210 kilometers per second. Just picture that. That's like 60 times hauling ass. Well, thanks for tuning in, Jesus. Always appreciate the support, brother. So I saw today. Right, yeah, exactly. 1,000 meters, yeah. So right now I'm at 242 kilometers per second. It was the per hour per second thing I was getting tripped up about. But, so I saw today, I don't know if it happened today or not, but I saw it today. Saw some police officer jump into this moving 18-wheeler because the driver had fallen asleep, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I was right. I was right. I was just like doubting myself as usual. All right, almost at 260 kilometers per second. It's a pretty awesome engine. Like if there was another solar system to get to, this would be how you'd get there. Like it'd be so easy to take this thing to Joule. The most powerful nukes. What are you talking about? I only found the one container here. The NPU 2500. I realize that it does take several fuels. It's got previous, next fuel, and it's got like NPU 2. I think this is the highest. I think it is the most powerful. It's insane. I mean, like, you see how fast I'm going right now? It's pure insanity. There's no reason to go that fast. If you're trying to stay within the one solar system that's here, yeah, you could never go this fast. I guess I could get to like Joule or something in like 15 minutes though. No, maybe not 15 minutes. Like actual time, but because I bet you if I put it in time warp right now, it would just be like ping and like fly off the map completely. But I'm into it. I like this engine. 300 kilometers per second. Coming up on 305 kilometers per second right now. Snap. So let's see what time warp looks like. Pew! So I could be going faster, right? But still moving pretty damn quick. And I did, this isn't the actual time that I've been going from the sun, of course, because I had some playtime before I got there. But after I did get there and put it in a low orbit, I left it there in time warp for a while. So I probably spent probably 2 years in orbit, or nearly 2 years in orbit around, in low orbit around the sun. Yeah, am I gonna run out of power eventually, right? Yeah, I would slowly run out of power, it looks like. My design would be flawed from the start. Oh, did they? Well, I saw that at least they had two designs for maybe not inside here, but that was pretty much the end of that. You don't mean in here, do you? You talking about the Orion project? So now you know what I really want to do in here? I want to put in I want nuclear bombs in here. I just want some nuclear bombs. So let's go ahead and take off so you can see what that's like. This engine is barely enough. It gets it like just high enough so it doesn't explode itself. Just high and fast enough, really. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Time warp, you tricky SOB, you. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to switch the mode. This thing is insane. So much thrust. It's just ridiculous. Oh, it's so scary every time I hit it, too, when I'm within the atmosphere. Because you never know if you're going to overheat it just because you've gotten too fast. Alright. How is my electric charge at such a minimum? Just fly away for a little bit. There we go. Let's get back situated again. Alright, continue fly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let's just get this thing in a nice orbit. And what do you think the odds are of being able to deorbit this thing in one piece? Alright, and there we go. And it does that weird zoom out, too, sometimes. I don't know why. And there we go. We've got a nice orbit around Kerbin. Okay, so go ahead and reverse it. Try to deorbit. Stop doing that weird zoom out thing. What you talking about? Your scale models thing? Or they built scale prototypes? Because I didn't find that in the Launch a Craft files. Alright, let's rain down nuclear fallout. Holy crap. Dude, if I go full throttle, I fly away. Have you not seen how powerful these engines are? It doesn't matter if it's full throttle or not. As long as the throttle is on at all, it'll send the same charge. I've already got it throttled down. But if I put it up, it won't be any difference. I gotta wait until I think over 500 meters per second in a negative before I'm able to use it without actually moving forward again. Even one explosion. All right, here we go. Yeah, look at that. It started moving forward again. That's how powerful it is. You don't need full throttle. Even if you did, it wouldn't really make a difference. Alright, so we're trying to get this Orion-powered nuclear rocket back down. And nuclear fallout is going to be rained down on Kerbin. The sorry bastards down there better go ahead and get right with their creator. Because they are not going to be having a good day when I make touchdown. Shit, I might not be having a good day when I touch down. And I can't even really touch the throttle until, I guess more than, let's call it 700 meters per second. And then I can hit the throttle once. Otherwise, I'll move forward again and stop my descent. If I even get 700 meters. Yeah, there's basically no way. Oh, and that parachute doesn't do jack shit, does it? Okay, think we're gonna make it, or should I detach? I'm gonna detach. Oh, we would have made it somehow. Well, I guess that thing is designed for a great impact. I probably could have just smashed it down, and it would have been just fine. Alright. So... here's gonna be... I'm gonna make something stupid. You better prepare yourself for it. This is gonna be ridiculous. Like, really, it's gonna be pretty dumb. That was about as ultralight and powerful as it's gonna get, man. There's, like, you can't scale these down. That's big, too. I haven't even gotten that to work successfully. I don't even know how to use that shit. No joke. I have no idea. I have to get it into high orbit before I try to learn what's up with that thing. Um, and I wish I could scale them down. That I would do. It's such a bad idea. What you telling to click the tank for? Some shit I already did? Yeah, not really. Oh, okay, I see. It's texture. That's odd. Alright. Talking about this? 10K? No. Damn it. Alright. Alright, what's gonna happen? It's time to find out. Oh, okay, we're gonna have some kind of struts here, obviously. Oh, look how quick that load time was. That was legit. Oh, and I did put Infernal Robotics in yet. I haven't tried that out. Needs so much stability. And the whole reason I use these fuel tanks is because I was afraid that these wouldn't attach to this. And I'm pretty sure they won't still. Hang on, I'll try. I have to try. Yeah. Yeah, no way. That's not happening. I didn't think it would be either. Alright, so is that enough struts? Maybe. Seriously, maybe. Okay, what do we have? You're right, I don't, but it's okay. I got unbreakable joints on. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm kind of scared. Holy crap. Peace! Yes! 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 Oh my god, I am so stoked right now. It's my drag car slash space plane. Yeah, I think that's what I've been using as the powerful ones too. Or the ones before, at least. This is the best thing ever. Oh my god, this is awesome. Ah, okay, that's a good way to judge, I guess. Peace! Alright. So that was just ridiculous. Alright. Oh, I see. I was judging by... I see. Yeah, that's what I've been using is the green. And I thought I was just changing the color of it when I switched to it last time. Yeah, that's what I was using in the first craft that you saw. So that one was actually feasible. That's insane. I wish I could scale it down. I would build like a rover out of it. Okay, this is gonna be ridiculous. I'm not ready for this. Holy crap. Whoa! Seriously? Whoa! Holy crap. It's 2,500. It must be. That's the one with the fewest in the tank, at least. And that was the one with the highest number behind it, too. So I'd assume it was actually the biggest charge. I mean, look what happens with one. Let me take a quick save. Look what happens with one explosion. Yeah, that's what I was using at first. Seriously, I had changed it to it because I liked the color green on it, and I didn't realize I was actually changing the fuel. All right, here we go. So scared of this. One pop. That's one bomb, and I got over 1,000 meters per second. I can't believe this works. Even like a little bit. Drag racing to the moon, guys. Oh shit, let's drag race to the moon. Did you get higher than 11 or than like 1,000 meters per second or however fast the one pop gets you? Alright, here we go. Switch the previous fuel. Pop it and stop it. Yeah, almost 1,100 meters per second. Oh, look at that. It actually has some kind of a lift, too. Check that out. No, don't. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, fact. That is just insanity. I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Damn it! Okay, I need a way to deal with how do you say the instability? Because I was trying to steer it upwards, but I just was having the hardest time. Alright, so the way I'm going to handle that is by scaling these up really big. All right, man. I'll see you. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a good night. All right. So, here we go with our ridiculous drag monster. This thing is just pure insanity. All right, here we go. Wait, what? Oh, stop it. I'm going too fast. Ooh. Oh, that was dangerous. Alright, we're going to drag race to the moon, guys. Just as soon as I get slow enough to where I won't kill myself on the next boost. Oh, so fast. Damn it, why do you want to spin around? Alright. What? What the hell was that? Try not the Orion engines in here. Oh, Lord. I'm just gonna let it run its course. Hang on, let's see what happens. I've asked it to pinpoint the astrograde. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and set the moon as the target. Aim directly at it. And boost, boost, boost. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? Look at this. This is uncontrollable, man. This is ridiculous. Alright, now let's set it for the target. And hope to God we can get this thing to hit it. Under acceleration? What the hell are you talking about? Nobody's accelerating nothing. All right. We can do it. We can get it. All right. We are trying to hit the moon. We are drag racing to the moon quite literally. Drag race down the drag strip. Now we're drag racing to the moon. All right. I'm trying to pierce the moon. Oh, come on. Alright, there we are. Getting ready to crash right towards the moon. Jebediah Kerman, the sacrificial astronaut. And this is not in time warp. Whoa. Don't zoom out like that. Don't do that. I'm watching this. I will never know what exactly happened to Jebediah Kerman. Thanks, weird zoom out thing. Okay, so let's take it out one more time. Run it hard down the runway until it explodes. I should be able to get it to explode from air damage while still on the runway. High speed over land, 1900 meters per second. Wow. And that's about the fastest thing that I've ever built in Kerbal Space Program. Alright, well, I think I'm going to close up the stream. I am trying not to stay up as late as I have been lately. Guys, if you are new, make sure you go and hit me up in the comment section. Say hi, hate on the video, whatever you need to do. You know, I don't really care. Just hang out with me. It's the Live Life Hunted channel, or LLH Gaming, now signing out. Have a good one, guys.